Hello everyone, Sam is here from myfirstmagicwave.com. Making this a small video about the EUR-AUD 40-minute chart trade setup and the update. So let's get started here. This is the chart I made on the 6th. The date is here, the 6th April, which is yesterday. Today is 7th. Earlier, I made this chart spotting this. I've been covering this pair for months now. Only this pair on my Telegram. So here you can see that I found okay, this is since Aussie news came out and then Aussie is supposed to get weaker, Euro is getting strong, so this pair is supposed to go up, and then this is like a harmonic pattern butterfly. But my style of trading is that I trade these patterns, harmonic patterns, from a different point. Conventional way to trade these once they are finished at point D, right? But I pinpoint them that they are usually make the turn. The point C is from the 23% line of the same fib you draw from X to A. So if you if you know the harmonic pattern, you know what I'm talking about. That the XA, you put the fib, then for point B, right, and then the point C usually comes down to the same fib, 23% and bounce. So I said, okay, it's going to bounce from here. And then from the 20-minute chart, in fact, the 7-minute chart, my 7-minute chart, I made an entry. Now, this is the diagram. You can see that this is how I have it. And I even wrote it down here. It's like trade number 1 is buy at point C, right? And then trade number 2 is buy the break of point B. Once it's going to break here, I'm going to buy it again. So these two, going along. And then trade number 3 would be sell at the completion of a butterfly pattern at point D. So once this pattern is finished, that would be a short there. But why would I waste all this time and so many pips just watching, for this to go all the way there? So I developed this system that to, start trading from here, and it is very, very lucrative. So this entry gave me 65 pip. Let me show you that, from here, the 7-minute chart entry, I got this one. That's the one that was shown over there, right? And this is by the book, by the setup, my Magic IB setup. And that was the entry, and it went up all the way to 65 pip. And I closed the trade. Proof of that is, let me show you. See, this is where is it? Okay, so this is now here. You can see that I posted on the Forex Factory that today EUR-AUD entry trade close for 65 pips. We'll wait for another entry. That was I posted on the 6th after this chart here, right? This is the chart. Let me show you. See, this is the one, right? Okay, so I posted the chart and I said that, well, I will wait for another entry. So this was done at 65 pip. I closed the trade. Then I waited, and then another entry came on the 7th, which is today, and that was on 7-minute chart. 20-minute chart. So this was an entry from 7-minute chart. It went up, closed the trade, came down again. The same scenario, the same setup. My Magic IB setup. I have 4 conditions for the setup. So once they are met, then I pull the trigger. If not, then I don't. So they were all met here, and then I opened the trade here again, and it went up, hit the target, 55.92. Then why would you ask? You're gonna ask me that. What do you mean by 55.92? Where the heck this come from, and then why it is the target? So I do a lot of calculation, all that. So for example, if I open show you this EUR-AUD like weekly chart, see this? So all of these numbers and my monthly chart, and so based on that, all these different numbers are basically the targets. And based on the daily range, for example, this pair has a daily range. Let me see if I have it here on one of these chart. Okay, see, this indicator shows you the how far it travels every single day. That's called daily range. And see, this average 60-day daily range is almost 100 pip, 102 pip, right? So previous day it did 139. So far today, current day range is 29. So if it start to go up, that's 29 pip already gone out of 139 or 100, let's say. So you still have 70, 80 pip, more to make. That's how I hold my trades. So I did my calculation, and by the way, let me show you this. That I posted this, and then on the Telegram. Where the heck is my Telegram? Okay. I had this Telegram pic. Oh, right there. Okay, see, this is the chart I posted here, and then I said, let's see. So, and my entry right there. Now, this was the second entry, but before that, I posted here that EA, if it continue going up, my second entry, the target may be 55.92. Let's see. And the second entry is this, and it went and it hit the target. See that? This is what, well, not this one. Let me see. 55.92. So it went all the way from here to here, 110 pip. Hit the target, trade close. And I'm again waiting for another entry tonight. Every day that the same phenomena repeats itself. You have a move, big move, and then the rest of the day, or one session pull the price up or down, and the rest of the day, the other two sessions, right, they retraces. So that happens. So London session, let's say, for example, if move happened, then the US session and the Asian session will retrace, and then get ready for another day. The next day, you have the daily range again. So today, I'm expecting that if we stay above 55.92 and start to go up, we will end up at 56.82. That's a big level there. Okay, let's go take a look at that. So on a 40-minute chart, you can see much clearer. So this one, right, and then see 56.44, it's 56.82. So from here, 100 pip daily range, if it bounces from here again, it will end up here somewhere, and that would be our target for this pattern as well, right there. 56.72, the level is 56.82. Today, bouncing from 55.92 and going there, that would be the daily range, 100 pip, and that would be a perfect trade tonight as well. So if I pull that out today for 100 pip more, right, I'm telling ahead of time, this video I'm going to be posting. If I find, but the thing is that if the news comes out and it is against me, I would never see a long setup. The price will drop, right? So can I take a trade? No, I don't take any trade without my setup. For short, I need a short setup. For long, I need a long setup. Again, what is my long setup or short setup? You can see here, yellow line is above this thin black line. This indicates all the way down. Price is making higher low. Isn't it the same thing here? Yellow is above the black. This indicates all the way down. Price is making the higher low. And then final condition is red candle turns into blue. I open the trade. Same thing happened here. As soon as the red candle turns into blue, few blue candles, and I open the trade. On a 7-minute chart, I wait for few more candles, blue candles, than the 20-minute. The 20-minute, 2 blue candles, that's done. I open the trade immediately. But here, you never know. So I usually wait until the price goes above this yellow line, just to make sure that the damn thing is going to the upside. So this is how it is. So between today and yesterday on the 6th to the 170 pip off of this pair, only this pair. And the same thing happened again and again, almost every pair. Maybe, 4 or 5 times you can find 4 to 5 easily these kind of setup every week. And then all you gotta do is wait for the volume time. You cannot trade this Forex market all the time. You have to wait for the volume time, right? There are timings for each pair. You don't try to trade Aussie or yen pair or Aussie yen pair for that matter in the London session, because both currencies are Asian currency, right? That pair is not going to move in a London session or US session. In London session, you want to wait. You want to trade like pound pairs, right? Pound Aussie, pound yen, pound USD, pound CAD, pound NUSD. In USD session, you want to trade Euro USD, Pound USD, Aussie USD, USD CAD, USD Yen. USD pairs, because that session belongs to that currency, right? So, and those pair moves in that session. So it's a lot of little things to learn, but this is how the system is, and this is how my analysis. And I showed you that how nice and clean I closed the 7-minute chart entry for 65 pip, but I held nicely. There's a reason for that. There's a reason. So I don't want to blab around. That's the video is going to be too long. So, but there's a reason for definite reason for that, and I was 100% right, because right from there it made the turn and then drop, right? So it's always like that. But you just have to learn. So if you want to learn, then go on my website, subscribe, and you can do the same. At will, you can trade this market at will, whenever you want, whichever pair you want. But you don't want to, you have to choose some of those pairs. If you don't know, they have 50 or 60 pip or 40 pip daily range. You don't want to touch those pairs because they don't move. So how are you going to make money if they don't move, right? A lot of people don't know. So you want to trade the pairs that move every night, maybe 100 pip, 130, 40, 50 pip. And that's where you can pull the trades like 100 pip, 150 pip, and then, until like this one, easy peasy 110 pip in a straight line, right from here my entry is, and then look, went up, right? So I have other pairs as well, other trade, pound USD, I went short that 50, 60 pip there, and pound CAD, I short it. But I'm just showing here the EUR-AUD, that how nicely I had this chart in hand ahead of time on the 6th, and then I pulled 2 trades off of this, and we are here now, and maybe one more push to this area, and then I will think about going short. Now, right from here, can it drop? Yes. Tonight, I will see if it goes up or down. I have my reasons, and then I have the setup. If I find a long setup above 55.92, I'll take it to go to 56.82, because it takes the direction and then it goes for the daily range, right? It has to fulfill the daily range. If it continue going up and down and up and down, 50 pip up, 50 pip down, the daily range will never be fulfilled. You have to travel in one direction, like for equal to daily range, which is hundreds, 100, 150, 130, not 50, but 110, 120 pip up and down, 10 pip more or less, right? 10, 20 pip. The price move. By the way, tonight is going to be Thursday night, which is the biggest moving night of the week. And I'm expecting easily, if we bounce from 55.92, we can easily go to 57.21. That will be my target, 56.82 to 57.21. Let's see what happens. If that happens, I will have my trade, I will have my entry, and I will show it to you tomorrow. All right, so this is it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week. Like I said, that if you like what you saw here and you want to be a part of it, you want to learn, go to my website, subscribe, and start learning. All right. So thanks for watching, and have a wonderful night.